What is good, guys? Welcome to another video. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is how you can become a six-figure trader. All right, so first things first, we need to understand what we have to do to make 10K a month trading, okay? Because for me, really like 10K a month, even though I'm pretty sure it's like 8.5K a month, reaches you to 100K on the year. For me, let's settle for a nice easy number, 10K a month. That's what I'm going to be looking for to classify you as a six-figure day trader. So we need to look into the three variables that cause you to be able to get to that point. And the three variables are: one, account size, right? If you don't have a big enough account size to make six figures in the year, you're obviously not going to be able to make it. Number two, risk management. I talk about this in every single video, and it still holds true to becoming a six-figure trader. If you're not able to have risk management, you won't be able to make six figures a year. Last and finally, number three is profitability. If you're not profitable within the markets, you're not going to be able to make money. You're definitely not going to be a six-figure trader. So I'm going to break down all three of these variables and talk about how we can scale those up, how we can compound them, or how we can just work on these variables to turn you into a six-figure trader. All right, so first things first, we're going to start off with account size. That was the first variable. For me, if you don't have 100K in your trading account, you won't be able to make 10K a month. You won't be able to be a six-figure trader. You're probably thinking, 100K? How am I supposed to get that? What am I supposed to do? In order to be a six-figure trader, you need a six-figure trading account balance. And for me, the reason why I say that is because I think if you have a 100K account balance, on average, you know, obviously there's going to be higher winning months and some losing months. On average though, by the end of the year, your average monthly gain, if you're a profitable trader, this is typical for most profitable traders, should be at least 10%, okay? So 10% of 100K is going to be 10K a month. So let's go into how we can actually get 100K in our trading account. There's two options for this. The first option, which is the lot more risky option, which is literally just starting on your live account and compounding it all the way up to 100K. One, that's going to take time, and two, it's going to take like at least a large starting balance, like at least start off with 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K in your account, because think about it, how long is it going to take for you to be able to compound a 10K or even a 20K account all the way up to 100K? It's going to take a really long time, okay? So that's the more risky and that's the really long, hard thing to do. Or you can get a funded account, which instantly, or not instantly, you have to pass two challenges, but can give you the opportunity to trade with 100K or even more, even 200K. Okay, so for me, if you know that you're profitable, which is the third variable, and we'll get into that later, if you know that you're profitable, there's really no other reason, especially if you have low capital, there's no reason for you to try and scale your live account when you could just jump into a funded and instantly start making 10 or 20K a month. All right, so now that we solved the account size variable, we have to jump into the second variable, which is risk management, okay? So this kind of goes hand in hand with profitability, and I know I talk about this in every single one of my videos, but this is why it's so important, okay? If you don't have proper risk management, you won't be able to make that consistent 10% average gain every single month, or you know, like average out gain of 10% every single month to become a six-figure trader. So if you're not using risk management, if you're risking different amounts of money every single time you trade, how are you going to be consistently making six figures a year or 10K a month from trading? Okay, so the biggest thing with the risk management, guess what? There's no hard things that you have to get over. It's nothing very difficult, but for some of you guys, it is difficult, okay? And all it is just discipline. Risk 1 to 3% of your account size, and again, we already solved account size with the 100K account size, right? So risk 1 to 3%, boom. From there, if you're a profitable trader, which we'll get into right after this, you're golden. All right, and the last and definitely hardest variable on this list to get locked in to turn yourself into a six-figure trader is going to be profitability. If you aren't profitable, you won't be able to compound your account, you won't be able to pass a funded, and you can use risk management while not being profitable, but guess what? If you're not profitable, that account will still eventually be gone. Yeah, using risk management will probably save you for a little bit of time. It definitely won't liquidate your account immediately if you're using risk management and not being profitable, but over time, that account is still going to end up at zero. Okay, so now let's get into some of the steps that I would take to turn profitable. First things first, to understand what profitability even is, you guys have to understand that this is going to take a long time, okay? So If this is your first year in trading, guess what? Hate to break it to you, you're not profitable. You're not going to be profitable within your first year of trading. It's just not going to happen. For me to consider you to be a profitable trader, I want to see a year of green. How are you going to say that you're a six-figure trader or you're making six figures a year if you can't even show one past year of green? Right? So I'm going to need to see at least 1 year of profitability, okay? And then from there, this is my step-by-step plan, kind of like a rough draft and outline on how you guys can turn profitable. So step one is going to be get your base foundation, get the basics done, okay? What can you do for that? Look up babypips.com and take their Forex course, okay? It's free. There's a bunch of information on there. Will it turn you profitable? No. Will it give you a good strategy to use to trade? Definitely not. But will it teach you everything that you need to know about the basics and beginnings of day trading? Absolutely. It's completely free. Go check it out, just like this YouTube video. Step number 2 is going to be, getting an actual good strategy and perfecting your psychology. What better place to look for that than TJR's fucking boot camp, okay? So if you haven't watched that yet, watch my boot camp. I go over pretty much everything that you need in terms of psychology within trading that also taps into the risk management side of things. And then also I go into my strategy, okay? And then step number 3, again, I'm not trying to force you to use my strategy. Step number 3 is going to be you creating your own strategy based off the concepts that I talk about within that bootcamp, whether it be liquidity sweep, break of structure, whether it be you taking trades off of fair value gaps, whether it be you taking trades off of order blocks. Make it personalized to you based on the concepts that you understand. And trust me, that will elevate your trading game way more than just following a copy and paste strategy from anybody else on the internet. I don't want you to use my strategy. I want you to use some of the building blocks that I teach you how to use for you to create your own strategy that makes sense for you, that works for you, that's on the time frames that work for you, that uses the confluences that work for you, okay? And then last but not least, it's just time between you and the charts, okay? Stop watching YouTube videos. You already created your own strategy. You have a method that works. You know everything that you need to know about trading. Now it's just going to be sitting your ass down, and this is when that time comes in of spending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of trading the markets, seeing the markets move day in and day out. And from there, you're likely going to turn profitable. All right, so if you guys are able to master those 3 variables, trust me, you guys will be on a great track to turn yourselves into a 6-figure day trader to be making 10K a month. That being said, I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.